I'm going to start this off with a tweet from Alex Becker. Now, I don't agree with everything he says. Some of his NFT calls were absolutely horrible, but he does understand the macro environment, and that's really important to understand where we are going in this space. He says, we are seeing some of the most aggressive large sells ever in crypto. That is true. And the result is a mild drop for crypto, with the sells mostly being absorbed. Now, he's definitely right. This is a small drop in crypto. If you want to go back, I always go back to 2016 through 18. Why? Because that is when retail first really got involved with crypto, and that is our first kind of blow off top that the world was watching, up to $20,000. Now, on the way up to $20,000, we had 6 major pullbacks. The lowest one, the least pullback, was actually the last one, 29%. Right now, from where we were, like 48,500 to 38,500, that's about a 20% drop, give or take. It's nothing. That's actually 9% less than the smallest major pullback back in 2016, 2018. So there's a lot of people that are freaked out about different things, like the US about to sell 130 million $130 million worth of Bitcoin from Silk Road seizure. And that's not going to be any big news, because they've been talking about this since June. The market has definitely priced this in. So that's off the table. Now, something to get, price-wise bullish. I'm not bullish long-term on this, but BlackRock now holds 45,688 Bitcoin, worth over $1.8 billion. Actually, the last figure I saw, they have enough that reaches $2 billion. Actually, with this price increase that we just had, are having right now, it's probably 2.1, 2.2 probably $billion. So they are doing really well. Plus, what I've been predicting is that they are eventually going to own more than Satoshi, who has 1 million Bitcoin. Why is that? Because they are going to stop at nothing. They're going to be number one at whatever they do. They don't get involved without trying to be number one and becoming number one, right? So they are going to own the majority of Bitcoin out there that is available. And they are going to do whatever it takes, manipulation-wise, to get all that Bitcoin that they can. Now, something that's really important that I think BlackRock knows, and all these other institutions know, which is why they're buying all this Bitcoin, is, here's a great tweet from EJ and Anthony, PhD, on Twitter. He says, has no one else noticed this from Q4 GDP report? Annualized interest for the federal debt, it now exceeds $1 trillion. Did I not tell you this? And is projected to breach $3 trillion annualized rate by Q4 2030. Insane and unsustainable. Yes, all these institutions, BlackRock, Jamie Dimon, I mean, everybody knows that the amount of inflation out there is uncontrollable. They can't stop inflation. It's finished. Absolutely finished. There's no way you're going to rein in inflation at this point, and there's no reason to, because you know what? It's a debt-based system. That your US dollar is a debt-based system. It's been that way since 1971, since Nixon took the US off the gold standard. And it's going to continue that way. And there's nothing that you or me or anyone else or voting or anybody or president can do about it. It's going to increase no matter what. And I've been saying that this year alone will be the time where there will be more currency printing than any other year prior to this. Not all together, but prior to this. So more than last year, more than the other year before, and all the way back. So get ready for this. But guess what loves monetary inflation? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to protect you because it's an inelastic asset. You cannot print it out of thin air. It is hard-coded 21 million. That's it. So yeah, good luck for all the 60 million millionaires out there trying to get their hands on the 21 million Bitcoin. that, I mean, what is there, only 20 million Bitcoin, 19 million Bitcoin right now? Yeah, good luck in trying to even buy one Bitcoin if you're a millionaire in a couple more years or something like that. Because BlackRock, Vanguard is eventually going to be buying, and so many other institutions are going to be buying Bitcoin. And yeah, it's going to take away the supply. And so what's that going to do? Supply and demand, it's going to skyrocket. Anyways, if you want to see what we are doing with our cryptocurrencies and why, and what type of micro caps, mid caps, small caps, or whatever caps, check out learningcrypto.com, home of the CT Club. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.